Hello and welcome to another episode of Complete Rider Motorcycle Review. In this episode, we take a look at the ball-tearingly awesome 2021 Aprilia Tuono 660. This mid-range naked bike, and yes, we'll get to the naked bit in a minute, might just be the perfect all-round package ever. Big call, I know. We'll have a look and a ride, and then, of course, we'll give it a review. What's a review, I hear you say? Well, we'll rev up the tacho and give it a completely 100% biased and unscientific score, kinda like this. It's late 2021, and in some states of Australia, we've just come out of a hard COVID lockdown. Yeah, I know, for you guys overseas, us Aussies are a bit slow in getting moving, too busy chilling down the beach. So it's been way too long between filming. But what better way to get back into it than with the latest offering from Aprilia, the 2021 Tuono 660. In the last video, on the Trident 660, I posed the question, what would it be like to ride the unrestricted version of this lamb's weapon? Well, I believe I've just found out, and I think something down below moved. This is the first bike that I've got off in a long time that I just wanted to get straight back on again, and just like the Delta variant, it's highly infectious. So let's rip into the review. In late 2020, Aprilia released its RS660, a mid-size sports bike for a market segment that most of the other manufacturers were ditching in their droves. Was it Aprilia just coming late to the party, or was it a marketing masterstroke to cash in on this once massive market segment? Either way, we are definitely the big winners with their decision. Ever since the RS660 was announced, the writing was on the wall for a middleweight Tuono version, and we didn't have to wait too long either. And what we have here today is just that, a slightly more relaxed version of the RS660. Tuono means thunder in Italian, and when you start this bike up, it certainly thunders to life. It has one of the best idle notes of any box stock new bike. Most new bikes these days are strangled so badly that you need to spend a couple of grand on an exhaust from day one. But with the Tuono, it's doable straight out of the box. Give it a rev and you start to hear that loud induction growl, which is too nice to drown out with a loud pipe anyway. At the heart of this little package is a 659cc, 270-degree forward-facing parallel twin four-stroke with a funky oil-water heat exchange to keep the engine and lubricant cool. It produces about 95 horsepower at 10,500 RPM, down about 5 horsepower on the RS, but you would have to be Maverick Vinales to notice the difference. There's a lambs and an A2 restricted version as well. Torque figures would be similar to the RS at around about 67 Newton meters or 91 foot-pounds of torque at 8,500 RPM. And at 183 kilograms or 403 pounds wet, that makes for a seriously good power to weight ratio. A 6-speed gearbox with an optional quick shifter, which for this bike is still on the slow boat from Italy, a wet slipper clutch and a chain drive complete the package. As you would expect for your money, a full alloy dual spar frame, Kayaba 41mm upside down forks and a cool looking banana alloy swing arm that takes me back to the RS250 heyday. Brakes are Brembo all round with twin 320mm discs up front and 4-piston radial mounted calipers. A 220mm rear disc with twin pistons and braided lines. Of course, a high-tech programmable ABS is standard. Rubber is about as good as you can get with Pirelli Corsa 2 in a 120/70/17 front and a 180/55/17 rear, as you would expect at this level of price and performance. Fuel tank is a respectable 15 litres or just on 4 gallons. The bike comes in 3 colours, black, silver and fluoro gold. If you've liked this video so far, please like and subscribe because I've got some great bikes lined up for review soon. The Tuono is packed with the latest electronics package as well, including ride-by-wire, TFT Dash, triple LED headlight and daylight running lights, 3 road modes that you can adjust on the fly, 2 track modes, all adjustable engine braking, traction control, wheelie control, ABS, engine mapping, plus cruise control with cornering ABS and bending headlights as an option. I love the 660 styling, and I'm a great fan of Aprilia's look across the range. They're not afraid to show some flair and style up their bikes a bit, and in pretty much all of their range it works well, as it does with this little beauty. We probably do need to address the elephant in the room though. I don't know who coined the phrase naked bike for the Tuono. Was it the press? Was it Aprilia's marketing department? But I don't see it. I mean, it's got a reasonable size windscreen, plastic around the headlight and dash area that flows into a plastic midsection with about a 2-inch gap and a large plastic engine cover that then seamlessly glides into the exhaust cover. But notice at no stage did I refer to any of these as fairings. I mean, if this is a naked bike, then I reckon I can wear shorts and a t-shirt to an under 30s ladies only nudist beach. What's it like to ride? Well, it's as damn close to perfect as I've ever ridden. The first thing you notice when you get on is its 820mm or 32.2 inch seat height, so it will suit the 6-footers out there. The bar, peg, seat triangle is spot on for me. It's easy to ride at slow speed and goes incredibly hard when you want it to. And I mean incredibly hard. Power and torque are extremely lineal throughout the rev range, and I found that I could short shift it and it was still breaking the law. You could clearly feel the difference between the road modes, and I'd be more than happy in commute mode for day-to-day use. I'm sorry Trident 660, our love affair was brief, and you were my lockdown bubble buddy, but I've found a new muse, and she's Italian. What's the piece de resistance? Well, it could be the fancy aero winglets or the comfy seat, the sporty looks or the standard exhaust note, and the list could go on and on. But it's got to be this. This bike is license-losingly quick, stunning to look at, packed with the latest electronics. It would be awesome on a track, but you can also do a tight full-lock U-turn on it. You could commute on it comfortably, filtering between cars, look cool pulling up in front of the cafe, and still blow your mates away in the twisties. For me, that's what a bike needs to be. So let's have a listen and a ride on this amazing piece of Italian machinery. It's time to give it a review. Of course it hit the red line. This bike is freaking incredible. It's a complete all-rounder with neutral steering, linear power and maneuverability in tight spaces. It could just be the perfect bike, and I think it'll make some of the other brands sit up and take notice. This is what the buying public want. It's well worth a test drive if you're in the market for a mid-size, fully fared or naked bike. And at just on 20,000 Aussie dollars, it may not be in everybody's budget, but it's only money after all, and you're getting something truly special for your coin. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe or comment below. Bye for now.